What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Home Wars of the 80 Brothers channel. We're back with Season 5, yeah, we're pretty up shit creek without a paddle on this one. Um, we did reform our front line over here in the second hallway, but there are just bugs leaking everywhere in this place. So, we did lose the master bedroom, because I had to forfeit that. So we're going to end the day here, and we're going to see what they're going to do. Yeah, they are spreading all over the place. Alright, so we know there's bees over there, because that was a bee swarm. So what we're going to do is Army 23 is going to head over that way. 22 is going to head over here. And hope they have enough firepower to take all this out. I don't foresee that being a thing, but we're going to hope for the best. We honestly can't even really defend the living room or the office. But we're going to try. So let us start against the bees. Now I'm not going to bother using the sapper in this mission because I don't believe the sapper is going to do a whole lot. So it's basically going to be, can our heavy anti-air, oops, I forgot its control, not shift, and our light anti-air hold out against the bees. That's going to be the big question because we don't really have anything else. So I would set a sapper up to be a spotter, but that just doesn't seem very... So we're just going to ready up. They should be coming from that direction, I believe. Something like that. Let's see, where are they going to show up? How's our ammunition doing? Forgot to check ammunition before going into this. Looks like we're still good on ammunition. Large caliber is probably going to take a huge hit after this battle just because we have so many of the heavy AAs. Okay, they have like no vision range. Yep, we do not have the damage output to hold this. So we're going to have to give that one to him. We will try to fight this again when it's daytime, when we actually have the vision range to fight it effectively. So that was a huge tank loss for us there. So let's get on with the hallway. We don't have a whole lot here. I'm a little worried about it because just the amount of just stuff that's there. But we're going to have to fight it. And that is just that. Alright, so gonna get, yep, snipers down, get those down, get those down, get these down, and I believe that is everything we've got. So let's get that down. We're gonna start. So, I mean, at this point, we're kind of just desperate struggle for survival here. I don't foresee this going well. I don't foresee a good outcome in this campaign at this point. I feel like we're just too far behind on resources and troops to really make a difference. But we will see. We will find out. Let's get that down. Then I at least want some level of spotting going on. Not having the day-night cycle has been the bane of my existence for a huge chunk of this game. And it doesn't look like they're going to be able to hold those off very well. Alright, well, I think we might be good. As long as we can hold them off, we might be good. Now these flyers are a little tankier. Oh, those are the bloodsuckers. However, I think our AA assets will be able to hold them off. while our tanks deal with a majority of the ground bugs. That being said, that might not actually be the case here, and we might start losing troops, which is not going to be ideal, because they are not going down very quickly. Switch to 81mm piercing. We don't need proximity. Yep. So that's 2 losses already. That's 2 snipers. I think they took our sapper down. Yep, nope. We're going to have to just forfeit that to them too. One army's just does not have the firepower to hold that. I'm not going to be able to hold them here either. I'm just going to have to retreat that. They're going to get the office too. Not much I can really do there either. The second hallway, I think just we're going to have to drop it. I don't... I think we're just going to split our assets between these 2 rooms and try to hold. We are going to... I mean, with the rest of these armies here, we should be able to hold. That being said, because this is just 200 ants, so let's see what we got. So ammunition, we're still doing pretty good on the large caliber. I don't think we need to do much of that, so let's get the defense against the ants on the way. I'm just going to deploy all the tanks. They should be able to deal with the ants decently well. That being said, this is a cap mission, so that's going to cause problems for us. Actually, if we put everything up here, we don't need... Just going to ready up. I'm going to have exactly 1 tank go and try to cap stuff for us. If we can just stop them from getting out of this area, I think we'll be good. And I think we have enough with what we've got there to deal with all the groups of ants. That being said, maybe not. Alright, well, this is bad. We're already out of supplies. So I am basically running back to go get more supplies, because if they run out of supplies, they are basically as good as dead. So. It's a good thing that they have plenty of... Ooh. Get our supply trucks back up there. They will run out fairly quickly, that I don't doubt. But at least we will be able to... Ooh. Ant just running on by. Yep. Run back for more supplies. I'm going to push 1 tank up to that middle point, because, I mean, either we take that point or we just kind of lose, so. However, I think we've lost this fight regardless. Yep. So, yeah, hold the point. Not favorable for us there. We definitely have the firepower to take them out, though, so. Yeah, so. Now we can attack it, and that'll put everything in one basket, and we got everything here, so I think we're going to have to do that. take that group out at least. Give us a little reprieve here. Because we are not getting it anywhere else. And what really sucks is fighting this at night is just not very favorable for us, and unfortunately we are going to have to use our anti-air here, which means we could actually run into pretty big issues. So let's ready up. I think we have enough firepower to deal with all the flyers. Okay, they took that out relatively quickly. Unfortunately, our supply trucks are going to run out of ammunition relatively quickly, just based on the fact that the AA tanks were firing and they chug ammunition, so. Get in the resupply range. How are they doing? 9 groups left. Oh shit. Get these trucks up there for supply. Alright. At least we'll have one win under our belt here. Let's just go hunting for enemies. How's our ammunition holding up? Still doing good in large caliber. Small caliber still holding up. Times for it. So now we just wait for the thing. I'll probably insert a cut here real quick, so. Alright, and we're back. So that was a win for us there. I'll take anything at this point, to be honest. So we did apparently lose 10 allies from what I'm not 100% sure, but it looks like we lost all our riflemen, we lost a marksman. So it looks like it was mostly infantry that we lost. So not too bad there. We have another group here that we're going to have to attack. I mean, the office, we just can't do anything about it, so. This army just can't move, so it's just going to get disbanded. I mean, I could attack that, but there's no point in doing that, because that'll just give them free stuff, so. We're not going to fight that either, because I need that swarm to stay there, and I need it to be daytime, so that way our AA vehicles have the most amount of shooting that they can get in. So let's get on with the living room fight. We should okay, maybe not. Oof. Yay. I did not give them much in the way of firepower. Alright. Well, we're gonna try. The scout cars are gonna have to do a lot of heavy lifting. So that being said, let's get all our stuff down. artillery down 2 just to have it. We will start. We are ready. Throw it up ×4. And let's see where this gets us. Okay, we might be good. We might be good. Alright, we might actually be good here. Not enough critical mass of bugs for them to really do a whole lot. So I think we are definitely good here. So I'm going to get sappers ready. Okay. I spoke too soon. We do not have the firepower to take those tank bugs out, so we're going to have to give them that too because we cannot afford the losses. So unfortunately, that means we just took a huge hit in the living room as well. Bathroom obviously isn't taking a hit, so we are just... So, I might... We'll see what happens on the next turn. And then I might call the campaign there, because there is... I don't foresee a way to come back from this. Because we need another power station to make another plastic factory. Now, granted, we could last for quite a while, just on the batteries that we have stockpiled, but at the same time, it's just not going to get what I need done. So, I mean, we can throw it up. That'll set us at -1 battery per turn. But that will increase our income to 3,600 plastic per turn. So let's see. So it's not looking good here. Yep, they are just... So I'm gonna end this episode here. I'm gonna rethink a little bit of the strategy here. Like I said, I don't foresee this turning around. We just don't have the necessary firepower to dent the bugs anymore. They are at level 7, which, I mean, they get praying mantises, and it's just... I don't foresee us doing a whole lot. I mean, if we go to our unlocks and we look at our unlocks here, we have no chance of getting the mech anytime soon. We probably don't stand a chance at getting the battle tank or the war machine anytime soon. We barely touch the artillery tree. I typically don't run a whole lot of artillery. We just don't have the XP to get any real aircraft going either. And I mean, we just supply helicopter here, so it's looking pretty bleak. Anyway, so I'm gonna end the episode here. Don't forget to like, leave a comment, subscribe, and hit that bell hit the bell icon if you want to be notified of when I drop videos. And sorry, this video is a little bit late, but it'll be going out here in a few hours. So, yep. See you in the next episode.